everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. The reckoning has come for a lot of the people who were fully against Made Mint and her fans. As we go here with Mint Fantome, who is Made Mint, otherwise known as Made Mint. She is a VTuber, started in July 2020, came back after some time away in April 2024, and she formed Densetsu.exe in 2025. And we're talking about this fan here who ended up getting a lot of hate, ended up being called PDF and all that other kind of stuff, and saying that Mint is, trying to get that crowd of people enamored with her in order to, make money, etc. And we go here with saying, I'm so effing tired of you idiots who just pretend like Mint is anywhere near the main point here. He's not effing PDF for liking a VTuber, Jesus effing Christ. No wonder why he's leaving. You guys are stubborn and unwilling to see your mistakes, so you'd rather harass Pasha. You might be stupid if you genuinely think this. Throwing insults not going to magically change my opinion. You go here with someone down here. Says, oh, you mean this issue? The issue which he was responded to since a year ago. Genuine mistake here on my part. I interact a lot with VTubers and artists, so I tend to follow from standalone pieces that land in my FYP. For you page, Lolly S makes me uncomfortable, so thank you for bringing this up. I'll unfollow these accounts and be more careful in the future about, the Lolicon accounts. My bad, guys. I follow dozens of accounts. I don't need Lolicon because at the time Agony cancels me, I will still be following dozens of them on my Blue Sky. So this person is continuing to, go against Fiznom and saying that he's still a PDF and all that kind of stuff. Moving the goalposts once again when your cancellation attempt not only failed miserably, but backfired. Failed so bad that his Oshi that you've been calling pedobait has come out to acknowledge him. And how embarrassing for you. Yes, the FNAF tees who want to F animatronics with ghosts of little children in them to speak on anything. I don't think, well, if there are people who actually want to do it because of children, that's weird. I don't think anyone wants to do it because of the children. Y'all are just complaining weird things. You're calling him that, though. It says, friend got exposed as a PDF, and his guy deadass just left the community crying. And going on here, then talk about anything else and stop pearl clutching over VTuber fans. Then what is the main point? What's a trump card that proves he's a PDF? Where's the evidence of him harming actual real children and not just liking cute anime girls? Go on, share with the class. Prove us all wrong now. Do it. So yeah, people like her are getting, or like them, he, her, whichever one it is, are getting called out. People like them are getting put, feet held to the fire, so to speak, because of what they say. Yeah, right, as if they hadn't been treating Mint as if it were CSAM for the last effing 4 days. And here you have things here. Fiznom, F you. How are you going to look at this and say it doesn't look like a child? Again, projection. I've always said it when it comes to people like this. Projection, projection, projection. Petite is not a child. How much a straight face? She looks like an adult here. Would have brushed it off and just thought the normal merchandise. She's a petite person with, she doesn't have, I guess just because she doesn't have double D's and extreme curves and all that kind of stuff, all of a sudden she's a child, which is the weirdest thing I've ever heard anyone say or think, which is what these people think apparently. This is a lot more, it says a lot more about them than it does about the people that they're criticizing, in my opinion. People who think these things are projecting, in my opinion. I am not the type of person that sees this and sees a child. If you see this as a child, you should reevaluate yourself because there's just something wrong, in my opinion. And going down here, I'm still waiting for a reply to this. So explain this agony. We're giving both of you trans surgeries at American prisons. Immigrant aliens shall be your surgeons. So people just, this person is known to be an agitator from what it looks like. Start blanking all of those people because I'm more focused on the lolly stuff accounts that he's been following. His racism and calling a CSA victim an S-pest. I'm of the opinion Mint probably ain't all that innocent, but it probably, so that's a weird way of doing things. Like I said, do these people actually see kids IRL like ever? I assume they do, and that's why I assume it's very weird that they think, I assume it's more projection when they think that these people are actual kids. What are you talking about? The thing that we all experienced definitely didn't happen. They couldn't cancel the guy. More VTuber fans caught wind of the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom being a-holes, got called out and mocked for it. Now they're crying because they couldn't act civilized. Typical cry bully behavior when things don't go their way. Funny they say this considering they act like flat earthers. If he told you the earth was flat, you'd believe him. I wonder what these stickers have already been through, especially since she responded. They're just saying us now that, yeah, they're just trying to cancel somebody to see. They saw blood in the water, and they were like, yes, let's gang up on him and try to cancel him. Luckily, it didn't work. Luckily, Mint didn't see it and was like, block the guy or anything like that. Instead, was like, hey, there's just a regular fan. I don't see anything troubling. Let's go and respond to the main one here, which was the Mint shrine here. And she responded with a whoa, because this is insane that someone got all this much. It's about normal merch. If you're going to a con specifically for a VTuber, it's about normal merch. It's maybe a couple $100 there, and it is normal for people getting merch of their Oshis. I know when I went to Japan, I mentioned this before, when I went to Japan in January, I got a couple $100 of Hololive merch. I had been saving for over a year for that whole trip, and yes, I saved some money in order to be able to do that. So, no, not even a year. It's been saving for like 2 years to do that. I've been saving for a long time to go to Japan whenever I got the chance to. Finally saw the chance to, and I did everything that an otaku would do over there. So I had fun, and yes, this is about normal for someone getting stuff from their Oshi. I got stuff from Hololive in general, from various people that I like in Hololive. So I got maybe half of what this guy has here, but still, it's normal. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you glad that these people are getting called out? Or do you hope that it goes further? Let me know what you guys think. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. He has come to her defense just by the way that he acted recently, as we go to Ironmouse, who is an American VTuber from Puerto Rico, and CDAWG, who is her longtime friend, and another creator on the YouTube platform, YouTube and Twitch, I believe. And we go on with originally giving you a bit of background. Remember these two, Rakai and Ray. Ray is the one that we're going to be talking about. And we are going to be letting you guys know of what was going on, why I mentioned that, the good friends never forget, and that someone came to Ironmouse's defense. As you know, this was a big stink that happened a bit ago on December, around that time. They were very disrespectful, and they were also, pressuring her when she really didn't seem very comfortable. I can understand, like, on my end, if I would, because I'm autistic, I would not have good social cues, but I would kind of get an idea if someone just wanted to get away. I know enough social cues to know that much. And we move on to now recent day, in August 1st. Ray was offended after Ironmouse's close friend CDAWGVA brushed him off in the locker room. Let's see if it's a full brush off, or if it's one of those things where people think it's a brush off just because it is their ego. And we'll take a full look at this, at how everything is. Let's take a look. Let's go back to the original one that I had here. Apologize for that. Go here.
So cool.
Yo, nice to meet you too. Yeah. Oh, what's up, bro?
What's up?
So yeah, he didn't turn around. He's like, "What's up?" That's it. Basically saying, "All right, he was being not super rude, but he was being a bit petty, which is understandable after all the crap that he has caused to his friend Ironmouse." To a good friend of his, someone who actually, tries to benefit society in one way or another. Ray and Rakai, they're both people who just are reactionary and immature in the way they do things intentionally, I feel, because that's one way that they can get a bit more notoriety, a bit more people talking about them, and that is how they do that stuff. Is it good? Is it normal? Is it, good that they're doing this? No. Is it the best thing that Connor could have done? No, but also it's not as bad as some people are making it out to be. He did stand up for his friend right there. He stood up for his friend in the past, stood up for his friend now, being like, you know what? I am not gonna make any kind of peace moves with you. You never really did apologize. You never really did kind of show any kind of remorse for what happened in the past. Yeah, no, it wasn't a full, gang up on somebody, but still it wasn't. You made her feel very uncomfortable. You made her feel very, very bad. In that situation, you put her up against the wall pretty much, and anybody that sees any of that happen to a friend, not just that say Ironmouse, any friend, you defend them. You defend them as much as you can in order to make sure that this person knows you do not appreciate what they've done. And yeah, here he goes. He looks very offended.
Hey, are you right?
And then, you continue on with the whole thing, but this is the clip. I think Ray was trying to clip farm the whole thing. I don't think he was really offended. Personally, I don't think he really cared. Personally, but he is the type of person to be very reactionary. And maybe he did, because he does have a bit of an ego. He is known to have a bit of an ego. Well, that's putting a very mild, very extreme understatement. It's putting it very mildly, that he does have a bit of an ego. He's had other things, he's, like I said, he's a clip farmer. He's had things with like PetSmart and other things like that, where he's kind of been just an a-hole. Nuisance streamer is what I call them now. He is one of the nuisance streamers out there who just streams to cause nuisances and to cause clips from the nuisances that he gets. People here are saying, I think people are missing the point on this. It's not about holding a grudge. Ray was a dumbass and left a horrible impression. CDAWG doesn't have to interact with people he doesn't want to interact with. Connor did say what's up, but that was it. He isn't Ray's friend. He didn't turn around. He didn't do anything. He just moved forward. Need to stop making teenager influences famous because the entitlement of this kid. What do you want? Him to bow before you and give you a back massage? No one owes you their time or attention. 100% that they shouldn't be streaming if they think they're still teenagers personally, they have that kind of personality. And he will eventually grow out of this, hopefully. Some people never do, but some people, once they hit their mid-20s, early 30s, they start being like, you know what, this is some petty stuff. Let's just get past this, in the sense of, being a nuisance streamer. Timeline 1, CDAWG responds negatively, gets reaction and clip because Ironmouse. Timeline 2, CDAWG completely ignores him, gets reaction and clip because Ironmouse. Timeline 3, CDAWG says what's up, gets reaction and clip because Ironmouse. What's the point, man? Yeah, whatever he would have done, if he didn't ignore him, he'd be like, why are you giving this guy attention? Don't you remember what happened to Ironmouse? If he did ignore him fully, he'd be like, you're being an asshole, and, blah, blah, blah. You don't get a win. Unfortunately, you don't get a win. The best thing you could have done is be at least cordial in the sense of saying, what's up? That's it. Pass on. Like some other dude you would have seen on the side of the street. Some dude say, what's up? Just what's up? You don't even get a conversation. You move on because it doesn't really matter. That person doesn't really matter. Supposed to dap him up, gas him up, and keep talking for content, especially with the two sides not on good terms. Then I get some stupid reaction clip too, because i.e. Ironmouse, even removing all my personal bias, modern streamer, ego culture seems so dumb. It is very dumb. These nuisance streamers should not have a place, in my opinion, in the platform because, as the name implies, they are a nuisance. Bint coming with an actual good take here. He says, I'm sorry you're not on what's up terms with someone after treating one of their closest friends like that. Real human beings aren't so impressed by you that they have to give you that. And it says here, there are things that I criticize Connor for, but he's most definitely not so hollowed out that he ever pretend that's fine. He gave him far more than he deserved by even responding at all. He should be grateful. Not even just the streamer war stuff. Ray has disrespected Mouse before, so of course Connor would be less than favorable to him. And since the internet is all about clips, CDAWG has seen those clips. And you go here, is it really worth getting offended? Ilara says, is it really worth getting offended over a minor brush off? Connor at least replied, so it's not like he flat out ignored him. Considering Ray and Ironmouse's past interactions, do you really think Connor would want to interact with him in any way? It's almost like actions have consequences. Q-Ray gets beating, leaving there. No, I don't think hopefully no violence happens at all. S-Storm, the Ironmouse, took that interaction at the Streamer Awards with Ray was really sad. More than fair that Connor doesn't talk to him. Ray thinks he's hot S, the last cookie in the pack, so getting a cookie smack like that was the start of a historic reckoning. I mean, I do hope he starts, not acting as much of an asshole as he is, but remember, this is Ray. I don't think he's going to change anytime soon. I can't believe it. This has made me love Connor even more. And the thing is, Connor could have just been like, you know what, F you, I'm not even going to respond. But he said, what's up? Because he, number one, he understands the cameras are running. Whatever he does, whatever he says, he's going to get criticized for it. So he might as well be the bigger man and just say, what's up? And that's it. Because even Ironmouse can understand that's just basic human decency. And he doesn't want to be on the same level as Ray or Rakai. So I'm glad that he still... in this case, I'm glad that he's still holding a grudge. I'm glad that he's still not forgiving him for what he did, because until he fully apologizes and changes his ways, I don't think Ironmouse or CDAWG deserve, should be giving him the time of day, should be even talking, and I don't think Ray deserves anything, any kind of kindness from any of them at all, at least not yet, because he still is the same Ray as he was before. You guys let me know what you think down below, though. Hoshou is a female Japanese VTuber with the third generation of fantasy with Pecora, Rushia, Flare, and Noel. And we're talking here about something that's coming up. She is celebrating her 7th anniversary with Hololive at Hoshou Marin 7th Anniversary 3D Live. She's doing her full 3D live, and she's also doing a outfit reveal. New swimsuit, and it's 3D too. There are tons of variations. It can be taken off a lot. Happy August 11th, 9 p.m. onwards to be revealed there on her channel. And it's here, this person translated it to English there. And a lot of people are just very happy. Summer vacation, you can watch it slowly, watch it thoroughly. That's taken that off a ton. It's wild, right? So yeah, she's having a lot of things to celebrate. And 7 years in any company, whether it be a VTuber agency or a regular company that you go into the office and sit there and do all your stuff and do that kind of thing, 7 years is a long time, especially nowadays where unfortunately companies will drop you at the drop of a hat at just the slightest inconvenience. You could end up getting sick and they'll drop you when they legally can. So it is very nice to see that she has lasted as long as she has. She wants to go for like another 7 years. Perfectly fine with me. Very big congratulations to her for getting this 3D outfit reveal as well. She has just had a huge 3D concert as we go to Rinko Asheria, otherwise known as Lia. Most people, in fact, 99% of people who aren't the fans, like regular folks, will just know her as Lia. If they watch any kind of videos of her, clips of her, etc., she's known as Lia. But her full name is Rinko Asheria. She's a part of Phase Connect's first generation with Pippa Tenma, Uruka, and Yori, Michiru, and Nasa. And we are taking a look because, like I mentioned, they did announce several days ago when I announced it along with the whole thing about 3 days or 4 days ago or 5 days ago, however it is, by the time you guys watch it. It's several days ago on the 28th. And I did cover when it full came out. And we have this, come celebrate World Lia Day. My very first solo 3D concert happened at 7/31 to celebrate the birthday and original song release. So this was on the 31st of July. Let's take a full look at what she has here for everything. Let's take a full look. The World of Lia Solar Birthday Live. And of course you have a little bit of like 10 minutes to start things off, get things going. And then we have, of course, we'll have the actual one here. World.execute me. World.execute me. So that is like a command line type thing there. So that looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at what she's doing next. Actually, the 3D looks really good. It looks like it was done really well. Let's take a look a little bit further in. If YouTube will cooperate with me, let's take a look.
Of exciting guests and some really cool surprises that I hope you'll really enjoy. So don't get out of your seats, don't go anywhere, make sure you tweet about how stinking cute I am, and say happy birthday in the chat! To me, you'll never be alone. What can I do for you?
More good stuff. Let's take a look at some more. She's Uruka here.
Right? You know. Okay.
Have a good concert.
Goodbye. Well,
Because they did have a song together. So that was cool. So she did a lot of these things. She did, some chatting with, as you can see here as I'm scrolling through. She did have some more guests here. Let's take a look at the next one here. I believe that's Iori. So there you go. A little bit of what she was able to do here. I am very glad that they gave her this stage. I'm very glad that she was able to have this for her birthday, which was on the 31st, and have the World of Lia birthday celebration. Akugaki Koa is a female trilingual VTuber with Chroma Shift's Akupin unit alongside Lullaby. She was part of Idol ES, which is a Spanish group or branch inside of Idol Corp, which was what it was called before. And the reason why we're talking about her, it's going to be kind of a short one for her. Your little demon will be at Otakuthon come meet me and talk about peak anime. It is on Friday, August 7th in Montreal, Canada. It's Quebec, Montreal, Quebec, I believe. Let's go, Koa-chan. It gets to meet the Canadian Koa-nikis. There are just 8 days left. Hope Koa-nikis get ready to meet such an adorable demon. Nice opportunity to practice a little French. Aku, let's go, Chaos in Canada. We're back, baby. Getting closer and closer to conquer the world. So yeah, people are just excited, as they should be. Because any time that you get to go, especially this one is with Stoneforge Technology being the one behind it, the one to support it, whatever you want to call it, the sponsor for the thing, it is great to see that she's going to be at booth 1016 to have meet and greet with her fans. Oshi Conbini, which is this here that we're going to be showing you there. For our Oshi Needs, Toronto-based VTuber convention, the Carlu, October 3rd through 4th, 2026, tickets available. They are in Toronto, Canada, and they are going to be back doing it bigger than ever. At least they're going to try to do it bigger than ever. And we have one VTuber who has already shown off that they are going to be going there. It says, I told you guys, great news, we're coming. Welcome at Hiraga to Oshi Conbini. Get ready to scream and shout as Yutaite King is coming to show off his powerful vocals. We have an actual guest, and they're going to be doing a singing portion. They're going to be singing there. This is absolutely amazing. So excited to have you. Now I'm reconsidering rerouting my holiday plans to attend. Oh, nice. Hope you enjoy Toronto. It's a very cool city. So excited to meet you here. So a lot of people are excited for this. And this is a nice one because it's going to be a Yutaite singing on stage, or at the very least, in some way, like Live 2D, whichever one it is, they are going to have a moment to show off their singing chops. Congratulations to them, and I do hope it goes very well. Regloss is the first wave of VTubers under Hololive device. It is a generation under Hololive device with Otonose Kanade, Ichiro Ririka, Jufute Raden, Todoroki Hajime, and the graduated member Hyodoshi Ao. So the members right now that are active are the four that I was mentioning before. And we are going to be taking a look at something that they're doing right now, which is this. Regloss radio exercises start tomorrow. Radio calisthenics is something that is popular in Japan for elderly and for children, from what I understand. And, you know, people just do it on occasion, just like that. And we have here during summer vacation, gather at Regloss channel every morning at 8 a.m. You're all set to wake up tomorrow morning. Let's move our bodies together and make summer vacation memories. It's August 1st to August 31st, every morning at 8 a.m. Japan Standard Time. They don't say it here, but it was translated from Japanese, so this is all Japan Standard Time. Adjust that based on you, on yourself, if you want to be there every morning at 8 a.m. and take a look at how everything is happening. So remember, 8 a.m. Japan Standard Time, adjust that based on yours, all the way through August, all of August. Let's take a look at a peek of what they're doing here. It's here, let's go.
ビクロスとラジオ体操の時間です今日から8月31日までの1ヶ月間毎朝8時にラジオ体操を行います気合いだね
The way to get the blood flowing and pumping, that's what they do it. They do it like for kids and things like that, like I mentioned.
グロスさんのみんなとね子供の頃の夏休みに戻ったみたいに1ヶ月間毎日ラジオ体操を続けて
They're trying to create some memories, which is cool.
思ってます
3、4、5、6腕を回しましょう外側と内側に5、6
It's a way to like stretch and, you know, get the joints loosened up and that type of thing. As you can see there. Very cool. Very glad that they're doing this. I'm happy to be able to show this to you guys as well. The VTuber known as Sayu, C-Y-Y-U, or Cyborg Sayu, a VTuber persona of Alejandro Saab being a voice actor that has done things recently like Deadpool in the Marvel Rivals game, and many, many other things. I think they were also part of Kimetsu no Yaiba, I believe, other things like that. So, male wife VTuber debut, join Twitch to chat, and we're going to take a look here. This was their VTuber wife, their male wife here.
We wanted Shining Finger, not Burning. Oh, not Ashes? That was Burning Finger. What's the problem?
And what he's talking about is this.
Lotus would...
I'm going to pound you until you beg for mercy.
You guys like it? You guys like it?
There's a VTuber wife thing there. The male wife.
The apron looks adorable.
Thanks.
Love the new style.
Thank you. I'm actually, so I've been so fucking busy. I have not been able to properly plan out like having all the information, like all of the art and everything that I needed, like planned out, funny enough. So I'm trying to see how far back Artie and I talked about this, because I was like, hey, have you of any kind, if that's what you're referring to. Can Sayu cook IRL? No.
Same here.
That's
I can heat
side
stuff
check
up.
fan art. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm scared.
There we go. Some more Sayu stuff.
Gulp. Oh, that's cute. Hood.
You got hood here. You got everything.
It's like Christmas.
So yeah, they were able to do everything. I wanted to show you guys what they were able to do, what they were able to have there. They are a they are a male housewife, I guess, in this case. They are something like that. So that is cool. I am very glad that they were able to get this. And of course, they're continuing on here with the 5-year celebration that they have. That's why they did this one. You can pre-order now for the Sayu Shaker Cup, the Waifu Cup. So just have fun and enjoy this as everyone else is. I'm glad that they were able to get this going. Takanashi Kiara is a female English-speaking member of Hololive EN Myth in this case. You know, there's Myth, there's Advent, there's Justice. She was one of the founding members of the EN side with Myth. And today we are talking about here with a collab, another collab, 2 nights in a row. Don't miss the upcoming 3D collaboration between Takanashi Kiara and Gosugu. I hang out with them as they play games and spend times together. July 31st at 7 p.m. JST, 2 a.m. PST. So it has already happened by the time you guys are watching this. So we are going to take a look and see if it is a free one or not. This is her time over there in Korea, I believe. She is in South Korea. That's why this whole thing is happening. Seeing it here on this Soup Live, which is a different system from like YouTube and stuff like that. So we're going to take a look here and take a look at what we have there.
到達しました。
오, really 아이돌 스타. 와, 팬 서비스?
야!
오, 멋있다. 한번 시청자분들께도 한번 말씀해 주실 수 있어요?
아, 네. 이번에 굉장히 여행을 많이 하고 있었고 지금
And the dress here is a traditional South Korean dress. I think North Koreans do it as well, but it's traditional Korean dress here. I think it's a ceremonial dress usually, like a dress worn on special occasions usually. If I'm mistaken, maybe they used to wear it a lot before, like it's like a regular daily thing. But nowadays, the Koreans, from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, usually wear this for like special occasions, like if they're doing like what's back here, looks like a shrine visit or something like that. So they just continue talking. They continue just her trying some foods, some traditional Korean foods.
오?
Oh, and feeding her.
아리가또.
Oh, and it fell. So yeah, she's having lots of fun. I'm glad that she was able to find various VTubers to collab with as she went on her trip to Korea. Big congratulations to her and Gosugu for also having the, giving her the opportunity to collab with them.
And I was okay with it. Whoa, content. It sounds bad when I say it that way.
Well,
but
yeah.
It wasn't so much that I didn't give permission. It sounded weird. No. I'm not gonna say who it was. Oh, did I say it was Roboko-san? I don't know. I don't really remember it very well. But somebody did just put their hand on my chest. I was like, oh. I didn't really care. I thought that was normal in Japan. It might not be.
It might not be.
This is a story I've already told.
Look. Here's one way you, don't do this. No, never mind. Here's one way you can find out if it's normal or not. Try it and see if you get slapped, or try it and see if the police come after you. But please don't do that, because more than likely you are gonna get slapped. More than likely it is unless you are really good friends like she is with Roboco and stuff like that. Some people just do that because it's just funny. But do not go and just randomly touch people's boobs unless you're like me and you have boobs. Then you can touch it all you want. It's just I don't, because I just don't. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.